Have you ever felt your heart beating fast on the first day at a new job, wondering if your English speaking will sound confident or completely confusing?
Yes, I remember that feeling clearly because on my first day, my hands were cold, my voice shook, and simple English words suddenly disappeared.
Today is my first day here, Sarah, and honestly, I feel excited but also nervous because new offices and new people make English communication feel scary.
That feeling is very normal, Maurice, especially when you want to learn English and improve communication, but your mind keeps thinking about mistakes.
When I entered the office this morning, everyone looked busy, typing and talking, and I felt confused about where to sit and how to start speaking.
On my first day, I also stood quietly near the door, smiling softly, hoping someone would talk first, because starting conversation felt very difficult.
I wanted to say good morning confidently, but my voice came out low and I repeated the sentence in my head again before speaking.
That happens when we think too much about grammar, instead of focusing on English speaking naturally, like real people talking every day.
When the manager introduced me to the team, I smiled, nodded, and said, "Hello, everyone," but inside I worried about my English fluency.
Introductions feel simple, yet pressure makes them heavy, especially when many people are listening carefully and you feel everyone is watching.
One colleague asked me where I am from, and suddenly my mind went blank, even though it is such an easy question.
That blank feeling comes from fear, not from lack of English listening, and it slowly reduces when you relax and breathe calmly.
I noticed you spoke slowly and clearly with me, which made me feel comfortable and helped my confidence grow a little.
I do that intentionally, Maurice, because clear and slow office English helps beginners feel safe, understood, and ready to speak more.
During tea break, people were talking casually, laughing softly, sharing stories, and I wanted to join, but I felt shy.
Joining small talk feels hard, but listening first helps, because English listening builds understanding, and slowly you find moments to speak.
I listened carefully, smiled at jokes, nodded politely, and later I added one small sentence about my previous job.
That is perfect, because even one small sentence is progress, and real English fluency grows step by step, not in one day.
I realized nobody laughed at my accent or mistakes, and that realization slowly reduced my fear of speaking English.
Most coworkers are supportive because everyone knows learning English takes time, patience, and friendly communication helps greatly.
When I made a small grammar mistake, I felt embarrassed. My face became warm, and I stopped speaking for a moment.
Mistakes are part of learning, Maurice, and in offices, people focus on your message, not perfect grammar or pronunciation.
Hearing that makes me feel relaxed because I want to improve communication without feeling judged every time I speak.
Office English is about connection, clarity, and confidence, not about sounding like a textbook or extremely advanced speaker.
Later, my team leader explained my tasks slowly, and I listened carefully, sometimes asking him to repeat politely.
Asking politely is a strong skill because it shows interest, responsibility, and confidence in English speaking at work.
I said, "Sorry, could you please repeat that?" And he smiled kindly, which made me feel respected.
That phrase is very useful because it helps English listening and avoids misunderstandings without sounding rude or weak.
I noticed that simple words worked better than long sentences, and my communication felt clearer and calmer.
Simple English is powerful because it helps everyone understand you and slowly builds real English fluency.
At lunch, I sat with two colleagues, and they asked about my first impression of the office.
Lunch conversations are perfect for practice because they are relaxed, friendly, and not stressful like meetings.
I said the office feels friendly and supportive, and they smiled, which boosted my confidence immediately.
Positive reactions encourage us because they show our English speaking is working, even if it feels imperfect.
Before coming here, I worried too much about vocabulary, but today I realized listening matters more.
English listening helps you understand flow, tone, and common phrases, which makes speaking easier later.
I also learned pausing is okay because thinking for a second feels better than speaking fast.
Pauses make speech natural, and even fluent speakers pause often, so beginners should never feel ashamed.
By afternoon, I felt less nervous and I started greeting people confidently when passing them.
That confidence grows naturally, Maurice, when you survive the first day and realize you are capable.
I think the biggest problem is fear, not language, because fear blocks words we already know.
Fear stops communication, but friendly environments and daily practice slowly remove that fear.
I am happy I did not stay silent all day because even small conversations taught me a lot.
Small conversations are powerful teachers because they train your brain to think and respond in English.
After settling at my desk, I looked around slowly, noticing computers, files, and people typing quietly.
That atmosphere feels serious at first, but slowly you understand everyone is focused, not judging you.
When the phone rang nearby, my heart jumped, thinking someone might ask me to answer.
Phone calls scare beginners because you cannot see faces, but calm listening always helps.
Luckily, the call was not for me, but that moment showed how fear appears suddenly.
Fear appears fast, but disappears slowly, and every experience trains your confidence.
Later, a colleague asked if I wanted tea, and that simple question felt friendly.
Small offers like tea or coffee are great conversation starters at work.
I replied politely, "Yes, please, thank you," and smiled, which felt simple but powerful.
Polite phrases show professionalism and clear communication without needing advanced English.
While walking to the pantry, I listened to talk about traffic and weather.
Those topics are common, and beginners can prepare simple sentences for them.
Someone complained about traffic, and I added, "Yes, today traffic was very heavy."
That response was perfect because agreeing politely is easy and natural.
Nobody reacted badly, which made me realize my fears were imaginary.
Exactly. Learners imagine negative reactions, but real people are usually kind.
Sometimes I did not understand instructions fully, but I feared asking again.
Asking again shows responsibility, and managers prefer questions over silent mistakes.
I said, "Sorry, I did not understand this part. Could you explain again?"
That sentence is very useful for beginners at work.
The manager explained calmly, using simple words, and everything became clear.
Clear explanations help English listening improve naturally.
I noticed people appreciated my effort, even when sentences were imperfect.
Effort matters more than accuracy in communication.
Once, I mixed two sentences and laughed softly at myself.
Laughing gently reduces tension and shows confidence.
That laugh helped me continue speaking instead of stopping.
Self-kindness is very important while learning English.
By evening, my ears felt tired from listening all day.
Listening fatigue is normal because your brain is working hard.
I drank water, took small breaks, and stayed calm.
A relaxed mind learns language better.
Someone asked how I was feeling, and I said, "I am learning a lot."
Honest answers build trust with coworkers.
I felt proud saying that.
Pride grows when you accept learning stages.
I realized office English uses many repeated phrases.
Repetition helps words stick naturally.
Phrases like "no problem" and "please let me know" appeared often.
Those are building blocks of professional English.
Before leaving, a colleague wished me good luck.
Ending the day positively reduces next day fear.
I replied confidently, "Thank you. See you tomorrow."
Simple goodbyes close conversations professionally.
Walking out, I remembered my morning fear.
Reflection shows progress.
Morning fear felt heavy. Evening confidence felt light.
Facing fear creates confidence.
The problem was not fear, not English.
Courage creates communication.
Beginners watching should know fear is normal.
Everyone starts the same way.
English fluency grows through real experiences.
Office conversations